Welcome to the Neuralog Desktop tutorial. In this video, we'll identify the main sections of the desktop display and see how to use both the Map and Project Explorer to find our project's wells and documents. Let's get started. Desktop panels can be arranged in a variety of configurations. Our display shows the desktop map in the middle, the well and log information on the right, and the Project Explorer on the left. Now let's visit each of these sections to find out what it does. The desktop map displays our project's wells, sections, leases, and other data in a configurable map view. Online public maps, for example Bing or OpenStreetMap, can be added to give our project data context. Below the map is a customizable navigation panel with controls for panning and zooming. The lat-long coordinates are displayed, as well as a map scale. Above the map is a set of controls for selecting, creating, and opening map features. For example, you might select a set of wells in the map and then correlate the logs for those wells or create a cross-section on the fly. Other controls include Create Area of Interest, Open Map Layer, and Open Seismic Line. Available features depend on the type of project data available. On the right side of the desktop display are three panels containing information about wells: a well grid containing a list of selected wells, a second grid holding a list of logs and documents for those wells, and a section where detailed information for the highlighted well can be found. Together, these three panels provide complete information about any project well. Finally, the left side of the desktop display holds the Project Explorer. 4 buttons at the bottom of the Project Explorer allow us to switch between different Explorer views, or tabs. The 4 views are Search, Project Area, Workspace, and Map Layers. Like Windows Explorer, the Project Area presents project data in a hierarchical folder-like structure, sometimes called a tree. Project levels in the tree are expanded to view sublevels and documents. With Search, you can enter any part of a well UWI or well name to retrieve a list of wells that match your criteria. In the same way, you can query for well logs. Workspace lets us create and save a project's subset views. In our introductory tutorial, we'll use only the default workspace. Map Layers turns on or off any available map layer that has been overlaid on our project data. For example, we can remove or show county lines on our map. We can set a map layer's characteristics and properties, as well as delete and reorder the map layers. Now let's return to the project area and further explore the project. In our example, we'll be looking at wells in Milam and Robertson counties in central Texas. When we select a well from the project area, we can click on it to expand it and see any well logs, cross-sections, or other documents associated with that well. We can change the size of our desktop panels at any time, or scroll this view to see more information. Notice the well we've selected shows that it has 2 associated logs and a cross-section. Whenever well data and documents are added to the project, they automatically appear in the project area view. Now let's select another well and see its location on our map. Its data and document information are loaded into the well grid and other well panels. From here we can review and even edit our well data. Suppose we want to move our map or zoom to a closer view of the well. Panning and zooming can be performed with the navigational panel controls, but there are also keyboard shortcuts. Hover a mouse pointer anywhere on a map. Click and hold the left mouse button and drag it to the required direction to move or pan the map on the screen. Hold down the Shift and Control keys and select a rectangular area on a map to zoom, or use the mouse wheel to zoom in or out. If you have a touchscreen, use your fingers to move the map and pinch to zoom in and out of the map. Now let's take a closer look at documents. Select a well and see the well grid updated with new information. Search for a set of wells to display them all in the well grid with their documents listed in the Logs Documents panel. Finally, select individual wells in the well grid from the group you chose to highlight their logs and documents. Neuralog Desktop lets you see, touch, and organize your well and other project data in a Project Explorer view with a corresponding map. We hope this tutorial has provided a good introduction on how Desktop can be used to help you see your data and manage your projects. Contact Neuralog if you need further assistance.